You can download the full mix. As you can see, you can choose WAV or MP3. I typically choose WAV. It's a little higher quality, but then you can download stems. And so what stems are, if you don't know, it's like if you just want the bass track from the song, or if you just want the drum tracks from the song. When you would use this is like if you actually kind of want to like do a remix of the song or like compose it in a different way, and then you can lay out the tracks and cut things together. Flip it around, do whatever you want, whatever your little heart desires. What up, everybody, and welcome back to the channel. Today, I'm talking about music, specifically using music in your content. I'm going to be talking about Epidemic Sound, which I think is the best library for content creators, for YouTubers, for podcasters. Finding music for your content and for your art isn't just all about setting the tone and the vibe and getting that style that you want, but it's also about making sure you're in the clear when it comes to licensing, because the last thing you want is your stuff to get pulled down off your platform, hell, off all the platforms. Let's give it a go. Okay, so what is Epidemic Sound? Basically, it's like this vast library of music tracks and sound effects that you can use in your content. So when you log in here, this is what the homepage looks like once you log in. So first thing that you're going to notice is you see my mug here, and it's recommending me tracks based on my search history, based on my download history. So as you can see, there's a ton of stuff that's just being recommended to you once you make your profile and sign up. Then as I scroll down a little bit more here, you're going to see some featured playlists and themes. So this is great for just like quickly finding something like now trending. I'm going to click on this. And it's going to give me some popular tracks that people are using. And I know what you're thinking, like, if people are using it, why would I want to use it? I mean, man, there's so many thousands and thousands of tracks that you may once in a very blue moon find like another piece of content that used like the same track as you. But one, I think that's rare that happens. And two, it's like, so what? Who cares? So this is some stuff that's trending. I am going to show you what it's like when you download. So this is just going to be like a quick walkthrough of like some of the features here. So the first thing is you can like it. When you like it, that tells the algorithm that you want to save it to your liked tracks, and you can actually create a playlist, which you click on here. I made one called Podcast Music. I'm not going to show you that, but you know, if you have several, you can type in a search here and your playlist will come up. And if you want to download tracks, what's very cool is that, so this first track here, Snowman Suntan by Joby, you can download the full mix. As you can see, you can choose WAV or MP3. I typically choose WAV. It's a little higher quality. But then you can download stems. And so what stems are, if you don't know, it's like if you just want the bass track from the song, or if you just want the drum tracks from the song. So you can choose stems. You got the melody here, all stems, instruments, bass, drums. And so when you would use this is like if you actually kind of want to like do a remix of the song or like compose it in a different way, and then you can lay out the tracks and cut things together. Flip it around, do whatever you want, whatever your little heart desires. And the reason that this is cool is going back to what I said. If this is trending and there's other people using the song, why would you want to use it? Well, you could, one, remix it like I just mentioned, or you could just use the tail end of the song. You could start the song at the hook. You could just use the intro. And unless you're just using the whole thing, chances are you're never really going to come across someone who kind of cut up the song the way that you did. So that's some stuff that's trending. And I think that download feature is really cool. You're usually going to find that with like higher end libraries where you pay like a fat licensing fee to use some of the stuff that's like more used in TV and film. You can get stems. But for like the online content creator, like royalty free libraries, I've used a lot of them, and you don't always get stems. So I think that's a rad feature. Copy link. So if you want to copy it and you want to send it to someone on your team, if you want to send it to your video editor, your podcast editor, I don't know, maybe it's a larger project and it's like a documentary or something, and there's a producer, send it to them, send it to your team, all good there. I'm going to go here at the top to the Discover page, which is what I showed you. That's kind of like the homepage that you land on. Then you're going to have staff picks here that come up. Also really cool. You might find like a staff member where you really like their style and the stuff that they're picking and say it like resonates with the type of content you're putting out. Definitely search through some of that stuff. New releases. So this is what the homepage looks like. I'm going to go to music here. And this is where you can actually search by genre if you would like. So let's say I want something by hip hop. You can choose moods. You could choose genre within hip hop, which is cool. If like trap, lo-fi, boom bap, whatever. I love the boom bap and the I use a ton of lo-fi stuff in my content, in my podcast. You can go by moods: laid back, dreamy, hopeful, romantic. You see here plethora of stuff to choose from. I just really like the way it's laid out. Yes, other libraries, you search by mood and you can type in keywords, but I don't know. I just feel like this is like a much easier like interface to use. You can search by duration, BPM, which is a really cool feature because you, depending on the speed of the scene or just picking a track at the tempo that you need. Vocals, instrumentals, etc., etc. But let's go back to the music tab here. And here's where you can search for a variety of different things. So I actually recently did a podcast episode on using classical music. These are some of the search terms that I used. But let's say like upbeat, hip hop, instrumentals. I don't even know instrumentals. I don't know how to spell for the 90s. Okay, so I'm going to search for that and boom, a ton of stuff comes up. You can see here some of the, on the right here, if you can see my mouse, some of the keywords that would also cause these tracks to come up. So yeah, you can search in a variety of ways, and that's just what I think is really cool. Then we get into sound effects. So whooshes, ambience. Here's some of like the stock categories. Foley, storytelling. So it's just laid out really well. And I love that it's music and sound effects. For a while, it was only music, but they're growing. They've updated stuff. And so then you can click up here on the Save tab and you can save, or all your save stuff will come up here, your playlists, etc., downloads, everything that you've downloaded recently. So this is the past month. I scroll down. This is the past year. And honestly, another reason why I love Epidemic Sound is I think their music is like a cut above. Like the story blocks, their stuff, the production value, and the artists that are submitting there. I find that there are some gems, but I find that it is like a lower caliber, like sonic quality and production value. With Epidemic Sound, I just really think that the artists are a cut above. And that's the main thing. I mean, all the search features, the interface, all that is great. And I'm going to get into the licensing in a moment. That's royalty free. Also great. You need that for your content. But it's really just the music for me. And whether you like it or not, I just wanted to give you a rundown of it. But for me, I don't know, just right away when I started using it, and I've used a lot of libraries, but it just like struck a chord with me. And I just like right away, I noticed, oh, this library is like different. This is like a cut above. So there's several different plans. I'm going to go to change plan here so you can see what you get for what subscription rate. The personal is great, $9.99 a month. Commercial, you could see here, it's $24.99. You can monetize up to 3 channels per platform. So if you like have 3 YouTube channels, is maybe individually for yourself, or if you run an agency and you're working on 3 different channels, 3 different podcasts, that's great. And you can publish content for clients and businesses, unlimited use in digital ads. And then there's the enterprise level. Don't know if you need that, but it covers TV and film, commercials, etc. It's customized. Don't know what the price point is there, but hey, the personal may be all that you need. But the main thing I wanted to show you that's cool is, oh, here it is. So under community, so there's an affiliate program. So if you want to become an ambassador, once you join, you can sign up. It'll give you a link. People sign up via your link and you start to get credits towards your monthly subscription bill. So that's something that I'm going to do. I'm going to drop my link here in the description. But one thing that I wanted to show you, and I have to find it. Okay, and this is what's cool. This is what I wanted to show you. This is the safe list feature. You go here, top right, click on account, safe list. And so once you log in, create an account, you actually do have to fill this out. You're going to fill out like the link to your channels and your channel handles because they want to see where you're using the music. And this is only going to help, not hurt you, because I don't know if they're in communication with these platforms or how it works, but it's basically just like registering your platforms and your handles so that when you're using music on those channels, you're going to be in the clear from any weird licensing issues that may occur. So you can also safe list videos for others. If you have clients, this is where you would do that. But let's get into the legal information. Okay, so royalty free means not that the music is free, but it means that you can use the music over and over again without having to pay royalties. So typically, let's say like you used a song from, I don't know, the band The Police. And let's say you used it in like a Coca-Cola ad, or you used it in a part of a Netflix show in a scene. If that Coca-Cola ad plays in different territories, like if it's in the US or it's worldwide, and let's say that commercial airs for, I don't know, a year, a couple months, a year, 6 months, whatever it may be, every time it airs, you would have to pay royalties to the artist for the continuous use of their song. Royalty free means that it's like a one-time purchase or like a flat subscription, in this case, to use the entire catalog. And then you're not going to have to continue to pay, like as people keep watching your YouTube video, or as like, your podcast keeps getting downloaded throughout the years. You're in the clear with Epidemic Sound's royalty agreement. So yeah, that's Epidemic Sound in a nutshell, the best royalty-free music library for content creators. And so if you're looking for a place to add some spice, some music, get that vibe going, I think music, it adds so much more than just like a backdrop, but it really becomes like part of our brand and who we are. And it paints the picture for our listeners and our viewers of like the vibe and the energy that we're putting out into the world. And I just think people resonate with that. They either will or they won't. And the people that resonate with like your music choices are going to be like your diehard followers and people that really vibe with what you're doing. And that's how you build community, through visuals, through music. And I think royalty free, as far as music libraries, Epidemic Sound is the best one out there. I challenge you, check it out. Sign up. There's a free trial. And if you like it, subscribe and start getting some of the best royalty-free music out there for your content. That's it, guys. Subscribe to the channel. Would love that. Would love your support. Going to keep pumping out videos. Check out the podcast also on this channel, talking all about content creation and how to start, grow, and monetize your content. So hit that subscribe button and I would greatly appreciate it. Keep listening, keep engaging, and keep creating. I'm out.